Have you ever heard someone say, it's not what you say, it's how you say it? That's the magic and sometimes the challenge of verbal and non-verbal communication. Today, we are going to understand the power of tone, gesture, the body language. We are going to take some real time examples using facial expression, voice modulation, postures, eye contact, plus public speaking's do's and don'ts. Well, welcome to the fourth episode of What is Communication and Why It Is So Much Matters. The word we speak are only a small part of how we communicate. The rest is all about the tone, the posture, the gesture, the facial expression, and the eye contact. Today, let's explore how these two forms, that is verbal and non-verbal communication, works together to make us either a strong, confident communicator or leave us completely misunderstood. Coming to the first part, that is the verbal communication, it's not just words. Communication is just not words. Verbal communication is the use of spoken words, but it's not just about vocabulary. It's about the tone of your voice, the voice modulation, and the clarity and the pace. So let's come to the first part of verbal communication, that is tone of voice. Your tone can express confidence, doubt, excitement, frustration, even if your words won't. For example, if I say, I am fine in a cheerful voice versus a cold and flat tone, if we say, I am fine. The first one sounds okay, and the other one says clearly that you are not at all fine. I mean, I am not at all fine. So, the use of warmth, modulation, variety in your tone, especially when public speaking, matters a lot. Again, let me give you one more example. In a meeting conference, in a meeting room, when everybody is sitting together and the boss gets very angry and raises the voice and say that, why don't you do this on time? So we understand the value. The voice, the tone itself will say that the person is angry and we have to finish the work on time. This is a small example of the tone of voice. Similarly, if we are happy, if someone is pregnant, for example, and they deliver a baby boy or a baby girl, and they will call you in excitement and they will say ki, hey, my wife has given a birth to a baby boy. So cheerful, so happy. So there comes the tone of voice. The next part is voice modulation. This is how you change your pitch, speed, volume to keep the audience engaged. Like, for example, a speaker who talks in a very flat, monotone voice, the audience normally tunes out. But a speaker who varies the, pitch, pace, give emphasis to certain words, the audience stays very alert and interested. Like, we see so many, we go to so many functions and the anchors, They speak so nicely. We feel, wow, so nicely this person is speaking because the person is using voice modulation. Okay, one more example let me give you. In a school, if a teacher is reading one story, and that story the teacher reads in a very flat, monotone voice without any voice modulation or in giving any kind of emphasis, the kids will not be charged up or be interested to listen to that story. Similarly, if that teacher uses the voice modulation, the pitch, the correct words to emphasize, then the kids will stay, oh wow, so nicely this teacher is telling it. Otherwise, what will happen? The class will get so disturbed, they will start speaking, disturbing each other. But if the teacher is using the voice modulation, it will help the students a lot. They will understand, okay, now this is happening. They can visualize the way you speak. If we start as once upon a time in the forest there was a lion. So, this voice modulation, your facial action is giving some kind of, interest to the kids. So the kids are listening to you. So we have finished the tone of voice, voice modulation. Now let's come to clarity and pace. Clarity and pace is nothing but the way you speak. Speaking too fast also helps your message to get lost somewhere because some people can't catch the words or the sentence which you are telling so fast. But if you speak in a normal pace, not too slow also, people will not people will enjoy your speech. Again, if you are speaking very slowly, what will happen? People will lose interest. Oh my god, if I say, okay, once upon a time there was a lion in the forest, like that, if we say, is it sounding good? I don't think. People will lose interest, right? So we have to be proper. We have to, before giving any speech, when you go to any stage, always try to stand in front of the mirror. You see how you look, and then give the speech in front of the mirror. You will understand how you will feel. You will understand, are you clear or are you rushing? Whether you are explaining each point properly or not. So, these are the few things which we should note while doing the verbal communication. That is the tone of the voice, the voice modulation, and the clarity and pace. Now, let's go to the second part, that is non-verbal communication. When your body talks. Non-verbal communication sends signal without words, and often it's more powerful than saying anything. Like the facial expression, eye contact, gestures, posture and body movement. Now let's go in details about the facial expression. Your face is your emotional billboard. The billboard which we see on the road is just, your face is just like the emotional billboard. If we are going, imagine you are going on a highway and you see few billboards up there, and the billboard which is very much attractive enough, you will generally try to read everything what is there, all the messages what is mentioned over there. But if a billboard is looking very dull, then we will not have that kind of interest to see it, right? A smile, for example, a smile shows openness and friendliness. A frown or raised eyebrow may signal confusion, doubt, or disagreement. You can say great job, but if you say it with a very blank face, it may not sound very convincing, right? Great job. But if you say like that, oh, great job, then that will be taken into consideration, right? That other person will say, wow, so I had done a great job. I should improve my work. Now comes the eye contact. Eye contact shows confidence, interest, and honesty. The eye contact plays a very keen role when you do the public speaking. Like, for example, looking at the listeners for 60 to 70 times uh, towards your audience, like the listeners who are sitting on opposite side, you're looking at them for 60 to 70 percent of the time, or you are looking at the floor and you are telling the speech, giving the speech. Hey, have you enjoyed your day? So what did you all do in your before coming to this seminar? So you are looking down. Are you making any eye contact? No. People will lose that connection. People will understand that you are not confident, you are nervous, you are not that much keen to teach them. But a balanced eye contact brings connection, the connectivity increases, the confidence builds, and the people are keen to listen to you. Hand movement can emphasizes your point. The second point I'm going to, that is the um, pardon me, that's the third point. The third point, that is the gesture. Hand movement can emphasizes your point, but too much can distract. They will start seeing your hand movement. They will not look at you and understand. Using your hand to describe something, it was this big. So people will understand, wow, the thing was this big. Counting off fingers while listing the points, those things are very much nice enough. So a controlled uh, purposeful gestures and will add a lot of energy to your speech when you deliver it. Next comes the posture and the body movement. How you stand or how you sit sends a message. Like standing upright with shoulder back is confident and open. And slouching with folded arms means you are not at all interested, defensive. So you always should be, when you stand, you should stand with your shoulders out and you are looking to that person and then speaking. So the non-verbal communication, we have, as I've explained to it, facial expression, eye contact, gestures, and the body movement and postures. Now, putting all these things together comes the third part, that is the public speaking. Whether you are giving a speech, leading a meeting, or simply talking in a group, your verbal and non-verbal will need a support to each other. Like in public speaking, then it comes in public speaking, right? So in public speaking, what are the do's? Maintain the eye contact with different parts of the audience. Don't only stick on to one audience. You have to look across the room, across your hall, the seminar hall, from right to left, left to right. Use a strong and use lot of voice modulation. Use open gestures. not hiding your hands. You can use your hands to some extent, but not always to use your hands and disturb your speech. Smile when needed. Don't smile too much. No way. You have to smile when appropriate. We have to smile with, you know, confidence. Stand tall, relaxed, and balanced whenever you are on stage. Public speaking don'ts. Speak in a monotone voice. Never do that. Read slides or notes without looking up. Never do that too. Cross your arms or put it in your pocket. That sends a very bad message. Never ever do that. Fidget with an object and tap your feet. I'm fidgeting with an object on the stage and I'm tapping my feet. No, you should not do it. Overuse filter words like um, you know, it's okay, but not that much okay, also. So, I'm going to give you a real life example. Imagine you are interviewing for a job. You say, I am very excited about this role. And your arms are crossed and you are not smiling and your tone is flat. How will it look? I'm telling it again, okay? I am very excited about this role. But the person who said that, I'm very excited about this role. So this year the message will be sent. Even your words are, whether your words are positive, your body says it. So you will be sending a clear message to the interviewer that yes, you are excited for the job or are you not excited for the job. It's a quick recap. So there are two types of communication: verbal communication, non-verbal communication. Under verbal communication comes tone, modulation, clarity, pace. And in non-verbal communication comes facial expression, eye contact, gestures and postures. Communication is more than just talking. It's performance of voice and body together. Today, try this. Try to record yourself explaining something very simple. Watch your tone, your posture, your gesture, your expression, your voice modulation. After recording it, just play that and you see how it is, how you are speaking. Because the way you say something often matters more than what you say. In your next session, we are going to explore to connect confidently with the audience. Even if you are nervous, you have to be very much confident enough when you are speaking with the audience. Until then, speak with purpose and let your body speak too, your voice speak too, and do a lot of voice modulation. So thank you for watching.